Today we're going to talk about my top 3 overhead tricep extensions with bands. First exercise is a high anchor overhead tricep extension. So we're going to have our band anchored up high. You can use a wall anchor, you can use a door anchor strap like we got here, or a squat rack, whatever you can wrap your band around. And what we're going to do is we're going to step out away from our anchor point, get a nice staggered stance, nice stable base where we can engage our core, keep our spine in a neutral up and down position. And then we're gonna bring our arms up over our head, getting these elbows straight out in front of us. And then all you're doing is pivoting at the elbow joint. So you're gonna be pushing against that, trying to keep these elbows nice and tight together, as well as stationary. You don't want these elbows moving up and down through this exercise. You're trying to keep them fixed in front of you. And all you're doing is pivoting at that elbow joint to extend those triceps. And at the end, we want a nice big squeeze and then let it down nice and slow. So we're gonna grab our band. You can grab with one hand on each side of the band. Step out, get your nice stable base. And the same thing again, get our elbows up. Nice firm extension. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down, big squeeze. This is all about time under tension and making sure that we get full range of motion, full extension, and full retraction. And if you need more resistance, you can grab a little bit further up, closer. If you need less, you can go further away. You can also change the band, heavier or lighter, as you see fit. One additional tip, you can throw in a clenched band handle here to give yourself a little bit of a different grip. So when you grab it the way we were, you're using more of a neutral grip. With this will give you more of a pronated grip, palm facing away, and it's a little bit more comfortable. You just slide this in here, wrap your band around the neck, and then you got a nice, comfortable position to keep your hands together, keep your elbows together, and you can wrap it out that way. I actually do both variations of these because that difference in your grip will hit a little bit different points of that tricep. So the next exercise is going to be a standing overhead tricep extension. So we're going to be standing on the ground and we're just going to be arms overhead, and we're going to be doing a 2-arm overhead extension where we're just pushing up, keeping those elbows nice and tight together, and we're extending away, full extension, big squeeze on those triceps. To make this really easy, we are going to use the Clench Fitness foot plate. So you're gonna pop that down on the floor, probably need to way back here. I'm gonna grab a red band just for good demonstration so you can see it. And you're just gonna wrap that around one of the handles. And then I'm gonna grab a clenched band handle here because it makes it really comfortable. Wrap it around the neck just like we did on the last exercise. And now here's where that foot plate is gonna make it nice and easy. So now we get that band, a nice good anchor on the floor behind us, and you can just grab the end, get this thing up and over top, and step away from it so that your range of motion keeps that band away from the back of your head. And we're just squeezing overhead. Same as before, keeping those elbows up overhead, keeping them squeezed together tight. Full extension, big squeeze, and full retraction. And that's how we do the overhead tricep extension. And with these, if you want to go up or down in resistance, it's really easy to just stack multiple bands right onto this platform. So I'm going to stack 2 bands together here. Got a black and a red. And with the band handle, it makes it really easy. I just hook them both right around the neck of that handle. Make sure you got some foot tension here, because if you get too far away, it's gonna start picking up that end of the plate. So now we got our nice position here. Big extension. same form as before. And you can keep going up and down resistance really easily and quickly with the foot plate and the handle. All right, last variation, we're going to do a single arm overhead tricep extension. So we're basically gonna get that band in the same position as before, hooked into that handle, just like this. And then you're gonna step up onto that board, get that one arm up over your head. And then we're going to be doing basically we're shooting for a 90-degree angle on our elbow, and then a full extension overhead while keeping that elbow as close and almost pinned to our head as possible. So all we're doing is pivoting at that elbow joint and a big squeeze and locking it out at the top, controlling it down, just repping it out. And to switch arms, it's just as easy. Switch arms, do the same thing on the opposite side. That is how you do the overhead tricep extension single arm. So those are my 3 overhead tricep variations with bands. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Also drop any comments, questions, concerns down in the comments below. If you need any of the equipment, it will be linked in the description. And all you gotta do is head over to clenchfitness.com. Thanks for watching.